In this video, we're going to talk about how to get more returning visitors to your website. So repeat website traffic. Instead of spending money all the time trying to drive new traffic to your website time and time again, imagine if you could get people coming back to your website multiple times. Then you don't have to worry about driving constant new traffic to your website. You can start to monetize these visitors by having them come back time and time again, getting familiar with your site, building that trust, looking at your website as that resource, and then eventually moving them down your sales funnel, hopefully to some sort of product or service. So I've logged into my Google Analytics account for one of my websites just to show you an example of how you can track new versus returning visitors and monitor it over time. So we come here under the Audience tab, Overview, and then you're going to see this little pie chart here that shows new visitor, returning visitors. So right now, 83% of the traffic is new visitors, so 442,000, and then 91,500 new users or returning users makes up 17% of the website traffic. So over time, you can try to do different things to try to optimize returning visitors and grow this pie chart so that it's, about maybe 1/3 instead of, right now mine's about 1/6 of my traffic is returning. But if you can get it to about 1/3 of your traffic, so if I could double that and get about 35% or so returning visitors, that would be a pretty good metric to shoot for. But a lot of my new traffic does come from Google searches, Pinterest. People are finding me on organic search engines like Google, YouTube, Pinterest, Bing, Yahoo. So that's where I'm getting lots of new visitors every month. And then the returning visitors, I'm going to show you the strategies of how I get those guys that are new back to my website to become returning. All right, so the first step is to use a tool called subscribers.com. So let's go ahead and just go to that website, subscribers.com. And what it does is it adds a little push notification to your website. So when somebody lands on your website, you can actually have this pop up asking if they like to subscribe to your website content. And it's how you're going to get website visitors to come back. So it's one way to grow your website traffic. All right, so Neil Patel's, famous for talking about the product and promoting it. If you're familiar with Neil, I've seen a lot of other experts recommending subscribers.com. So it's a quality plugin. It's probably the best one out there. There are other ones out there that do similar functions. There's plugins. If you have a WordPress website, you could install a push notification plugin. But with subscribers.com, I just like how you can create an account and you can get kind of an overview back end in your account where you can look at all kinds of detailed analytics to see, how many subscribers you currently have, the number of notifications that have been sent out. Like, for example, when you publish a new blog post, it's going to get a notification sent out to all your subscribers. So you're going to be able to see click-through rates, how many of those subscribers took action and came to your website on that notification. You can see which blog articles did best. So if you're trying to figure out what types of content your audience likes best that gets traffic back to your website, you can use the data inside of this, analytics report. So that's one of the cool things about subscribers.com. It basically just adds a little pop-up. So if somebody lands on my website and they're reading my website, all of a sudden a pop-up box says, hey, get notifications when Nick publishes a new blog post. And they'll say yes or they'll say no. And then when I publish a new blog post, it automatically pings out the notification, so you don't have to manually do it. It just automatically shoots that notification out for you. You can also send push notifications of your own. So if you wanted to update somebody about something, you could send out a random one-time push notification for another, another piece of content you're going to put out, or an update you've made to an old piece of content. So there's different ways to use it. All right, so that's the first tip, is to get repeat visitors by building, a list of subscribers that subscribe to your notifications when they want to get notified of new content you're putting out. So you can get repeat traffic to those blog articles. We also want to build an email list. So here I use ConvertKit as my software. And an email list is basically a way to market not only new blog posts, but products. It's a part of the sales funnel. So if I'm gonna, write a helpful blog article, have an opt-in form on that blog article offering some freebie I'm giving away. Somebody subscribes, giving me their name, their email address in exchange for that freebie. They become part of my email list. I can come into the analytics here in ConvertKit and see how many subscribers I'm getting per day using this little bar chart. I can also see a bar chart underneath that's gray of how many unsubscribes I'm getting per day. So people that have hopped on my email newsletter, they're getting weekly emails from me. Maybe over time they realize that they're no longer interested in my content, or they've gotten enough information. Whatever the reason is, people do unsubscribe over time when they're tired of getting emails sent to them. So I can see the net result here with this black line. We can see total subscribers, open rates, click rates, emails sent, how many new subscribers I've had today. We can come up here and change the filter data. But overall, it's a way to, build out an email list. It's sort of like the notifications where you're building a list of people that want notified when you publish new blog posts. With email, you're building a list of people who want to receive emails from you, and you can send different types of emails, which we've covered in another video. I go over all the different types of emails you could send your email list, such as just like a general helpful newsletter that's got general tips. You could blast out your blog posts each time you create a new blog post. You could blast out some sort of promotion, product, sale you're running. So there's different ways to reach people with email and get them taking action, whether that's coming back to your website or whether that's buying a product. So it's another way that you can, get that repeat traffic coming back to your website and growing your website traffic over time. All right, method number 3 is social media. So this is another way where you could build up a list of people that follow you, just like you build up a list of email subscribers or you build up a list of notification subscribers. You can also build up your social following and these people that see your post on social media. So you could put out, a new blog post on your Facebook page or on your Twitter account, and they could click on that link, come back to your website, and then you can track inside of Google Analytics, how many people are coming from social media, but also repeat traffic as well. So basically, if you build up a following, let's say of like 1,000 followers, you could keep getting, those 1,000 followers clicking back to your website different times to visit different content you're putting out that you're promoting on social media. So that would be the third method of trying to get repeat traffic. And when we come into Google Analytics here under the social tab, under acquisition, under overview, you can see different social networks listed out here to see which ones are sending you the most traffic. So in my case, I'm heavily focused on building out Pinterest traffic. That's where I get 95% of my sessions from. I also have Facebook set up, so anytime I publish a new blog post, it auto puts it out onto my Facebook page for me. On my Facebook business page, I keep it separate of my Facebook personal page because it wouldn't be relevant to my normal friends and family. So instead, I have a separate business page. Occasionally, I'll be on Instagram doing swipe up links or putting links in my bio, driving them back to my website. I'm not active on Instagram at the moment. I mainly am focused on Pinterest for social media, and then I focus heavily on the search engines like Google, trying to create content for Google, YouTube. So you can see YouTube's got a little bit here, but we're mostly focusing on, Pinterest. So Instagram stories, it even can track, the difference between your Instagram bio versus Instagram stories, Stumble Upon, Reddit, Quora, and Pocket. So lots of different ways to promote on social media, to build followings, and to get repeat visitors back from those social sites. I also like how it shows different conversions and, revenue information, so I can see sales and different amounts of money I'm making off of social media as well. In addition to the the organic traffic I'm getting from Pinterest and Google, that's sending customers. Usually the majority of my customers come from there, but social media also is a platform you can get on and make sales and drive customers as well. All right, so that's going to be the main 3 methods I would focus on today when we're in our audience tab looking at our repeat traffic, trying to get that percentage up so that we get more repeat visitors, and that's how you're going to grow your website traffic this year. So thanks for watching today's video. Those were the 3 tips. We've got the push notification list. So when people hit your website, they get asked if they want to subscribe to your most recent blog post notifications. You can subscribe them to your email list as well by embedding email opt-in forms. And then you can promote stuff out on social media to existing social media followers to drive them back to your website time and time again. Yo, check this out. So if you type in asknickfoy.teachable.com, asknickfoy.teachable.com, when you hit enter, it's going to open up my resource library. So I've been working on tons of training video modules, and I put them together in these different courses. And you can go over here to asknickfoy.teachable.com and you can learn how to start a website that makes money. So this is called Profitable Blogger. You can also learn how to make money from social media like Pinterest. You can also learn real estate investing. So these are 3 ways I currently make money right now. I'm making $6,000 to $7,000 a month. I've already come out with a video showing you how I was making $1,400 a week a little while back, and we're on pace to eventually get to $10K a month passive income through websites, through social media, and through real estate investing. So these 3 methods combined, I created these 3 training courses. You can go here to asknickfoy.teachable.com to check them out, and I look forward to seeing you guys on the inside when you enroll in them. Yo, before you go, make sure you are subscribed to the channel, Nick Foy TV. If you hover the lower right corner of your video right now, you're gonna see the little red subscribe button. When you hover that, it's gonna pop up that subscribe button, and it would mean a lot. I already appreciate you gave me your time, your attention today, but if you could also hit that subscribe button, support the channel, and smash the like button, as they all say in every YouTube video. So smash the like button, hit subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video.